Back with another one. This is one you've seen on my channel. GeForce ARMS Exodus was his RPX-9. So I have two of these. I have one with a ported barrel, and I have one that's ported at the end. The one with the ported barrel, because this has slide cuts on it up top. So it ports at the top. This was just a regular compensator. Last time I took this one out, I was having some failure to feed or whatever. So I actually went and bought an aftermarket recoil spring. I downed the poundage, so 15 pound. So I went taking this back out just to see if I fixed any problems, issues that I had, or if I have to go down to a 13 pound. But this feels perfect, like, you know, feels like the slide feels nice. So only time so like I said, this is fiber optic sights, has an optic cut for RMR. So you can see my last video on my tabletop, I talked about this. So I just want to take this back out at the range just to see if I've fixed, you know, the malfunctions and the problems that I had. You know, I gotta tweak it a little bit. So this is a P80 magazine, 17 rounds. So this is like a Glock 17 magazine. So this, I kind of had a problem with this one. So we're gonna see if it cycles. When I fill it up to the top with 17 rounds, it sits too high, and you have a couple malfunctions the first couple rounds, and after that, it functions fine. So I'm just trying to see if I still have the same issues. I mean, with a closed slide, you're just gonna see how it goes. So as you see when I push it, it doesn't with a lock. You get pushed pretty hard. For lock slide backs, it's in there. Like I said, the ejector, it pushes against the ejector pretty hard. So let's see if it functions. See. And I just think that the cut of the magazine sits a little low. So when it tries to lock in place, it presses against that ejector, and it just gets caught up. So things really don't work in this gun. So let's see how it shoots if it cycles. It works. So I think I fixed that issue. I mean, that's the extended magazine. That's how we do it here. But so, you know, when first magazine, like I knew the issues with the 19. So this is the magazine that came with it. 15 round magazine. Should be no issues at all. Just as I expected. Let me tell you the cool thing about guns that you can do alterations, right? To me, it's awesome because the recoil definitely feels less than with the comp off of it, right? Obviously, that's what the compensator does, right? But then to be able to manage the issue with the recoil spring, which is pretty simple. You just get a recoil spring that's less, right? Weaker. And it functions in cycles. So I'm happy. You know, you can do a lot more to this. I mean, I gotta get an optic sight. I'm gonna do a trigger bar. You know, because the reset on this is great. Like, it's definitely, you know, better than that. But really nice as that. So like I said, you get the take up. So it has a same type of Glock style trigger. So you have that take up, and then the wall creeps a little bit, and then it breaks. But the reset is right there. So it's kind of a forced reset. And you definitely feel pressure pushing it back out. But it's a short reset, and you're back to it. Like it's like you can really go fast with this. But well, he did it. I guess I can do it too. Let's go fast with it, right? See, so more you practice with your gun, the better you get. But I'm only at 10 feet. And I'm not. Also, I'm not shooting for accuracy because there's no way I'll be accurate like that at 5 yards or 10 yards. So up close, yeah, I can hit a 10-inch target and get them all at 10 inches at that speed because it's close quarters. But I mean, it's cycling great. I mean, I'm happy with it. But like I said, this goes with my PMag polymer 80. And like I said, I think it's the locking magazine where it locks into the magazine, locked into the gun. I think some of these magazines are not all cut the same. I don't know, they make them for certain type of guns for them to work in those, but it's funny. I want to dig a little deeper into that to really find out why. Pro mag is the same way. I even called them up and told them about the drums and told them the issue that I see. If they fix it, they'll run smooth, no problems, no issues. And I don't know if they care or not, or every gun is also made differently. So I don't know what they use for a reference of how they make their magazines. Obviously, it's a Glock magazine, right? A Glock style magazine. So I'm assuming they base it off of a Glock, but what generation? So it's pretty weird. Like, I love to figure out things like that, like why. But I'm just happy that I took this. I have this. I say it a lot. My wife tells me all the time, "You always say it's cheap." I was like, yeah, it is cheap. So, and I like cheap because if you can buy something that's low priced and it gives you all the quality that you want plus more, and you're basically purchasing something that's worth more than the value that you pay for, that's a plus. And this firearm is that. When I purchased this firearm, it was like $250. And now I think it went up to $280 or $300, depends on what website you go to. Gundeals.com. Deals.com. They're the only one that I saw that was carrying this pistol at the time. I think there's other people out there that sell these pistols now, but ammo guns and things like that. Bud's guns. All right, let's do some more shoot. Actually, I want to do a little accuracy. So now I'm getting a nice lighter recoil with this 9, and I'm feeling good. It's almost like music to your ears, you know what I'm saying? You just want to, but when you're a gun enthusiast, that's how you feel, right? It's like buying that first brand new car. I get a magazine. I'm about to try to put another magazine in here. I'd like to see where my pocket sight lies right now. Last time I used it. You see what I can get. Magazine's out yet, man. I'm enjoying it. But I'm enjoying that pistol. You know, I'm at 20 feet. You know, a little over 6 yards. That was 4-inch target that I'm using, all within inside the target. That's good. I know you can't see the target. See, like, this guy's lying. It's only 6 yards, a little over 6 yards. So I'm not gonna lie about 6 yards now. 32. So, you know, I'll show you the target. You know, I'm gonna tell you something that's funny. I've told people at the gun range, gun shops, that I haven't really found a pistol that I like. And I'll probably, one is because I just haven't found something that felt good. You know, I mean, and I think the second thing is that I never took a pistol, if it was a Glock or a SIG or whatever it is, and actually, you know, change the recoil spring to make it lighter, to put a compensator on it. You know, I've shot compensated SIGs and things like that at the range that they rent, but I used to like full-size guns, but I don't feel that way. Like a Glock 19, I know people say that's like a full-size gun, but more of a mid-size, I guess. I don't think it's definitely not a full-size gun. Like a Glock 17 is a full-size gun. I don't know, I really like shooting this gun. It's not because it's cheap. It's because it feels good in the hand. I think it's a different grip angle than a Glock. This is a Glock style type clone pistol. Takes Glock magazines based off the Gen 4. And it has a flared mag well where you put the pinky on down here. That makes it feel good when I'm gripping. Sandpaper type. The side, it feels good. I mean, just everything feels good about it. And it's a light pistol. I mean, polymer pistol, so, but you don't have, and then I think the purchase I can get on this up towards the slide. I'm right here, so a lot of the recoil comes right back in my hand, so it's more controllable, manageable. I don't know, it just feels good. You know, I'm just getting into compensators now. I knew about compensators, but I just whatever. So I know that's a big reason. The reason why I'm liking this gun. I have shot some compensated pistols at the range, and I just really didn't. You know, I just couldn't see myself paying $8, $9 for it. You know. So now that I've got this kind of dialed in, I'm happy. And I mean, no malfunction. So it's like, what negative are you going to say about yourself? The longevity, right? 500 rounds into it, 1,000 rounds into it, 2,000 rounds into it. But the good thing, I can replace the parts with Glock parts. So if something happens, I can upgrade it when something goes wrong, put better quality parts or whatever, and they're pretty cheap. And keep rolling. So let's keep having fun. Let me see how good I can get up here. That's a lot. Well, definitely when you're shooting further, muscle breathing, steady hands. So, shooting and not caring. Like I said, man, I'm loving it. It works. It cycles. I fix the problem. You know, because most of the time when you put a compensator on, you're gonna have to, because a lot of the pressure that goes forward, it leads upward. So you're not getting the back pressure kind of out. It's good. You know, it was good. But like I said, you're not having all that pressure going straight out. Now it's going up, so you lose a lot of pressure, back pressure, to keep pushing that round out. So that recoil spring tends to be too stiff now, too strong. Weakens, you know, it's almost like wristing, if you would say. So you got to just dial it down, recoil spring. And as I went down a few pounds, boom, no problems. You know. This is a single port. Like I said, it works, functions, stays in place. I'm happy. But yeah, I just want to do it's almost a quick video. I'm like, it's 18 minutes, but you don't want to do a, semi-short video. You know, this is kind of like a, part 2 of just really, I'm continuing to upgrade other things, aftermarket parts of this. So I'll update and do another video every time I do it. I got a few parts coming in. I have those in stock, and I'll be back again at the range to let you know what I think. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. If you have the notification bell, go ahead and hit that. And when I put another video up, it will notify you to, hey, this guy's got it up here. But this is MagTech 18 grain, and it works. It cycles, it functions, no problem, right? But yeah, catch you on the next one. Thanks.